Spiders can be so toxic that a single bite can put a person into a coma or kill them. Get ready because you'll be looking at most venomous spiders in the world. Number 5. Chilean recluse spider. The Chilean recluse spider inhabits South America, but has established shed colonies in Los Angeles and Florida. Lives in the high corners of houses and tends to bite when people are putting their clothes that were on a hanger back on, and the spider is still there. Its fingermillen phosphaceous to race. A myelin phosphodiester storm. The venom begins to kill the surrounding cells, and in some parts the blood vessels get blocked up to coagulation, and in the other parts there's bleeding that leads to gangrene. At best you get a necrotizing sore that takes years to heal, and at worst the venom reaches the bloodstream and you along with all your red blood cells die. Between 3% and 4% of bites cause death. Number 4. Western widow spider. The western widow spider is one of the two most dangerous species of black widows. It lives in Canada and the United States, and just like the other species of the genus Latrodoctus, its venom contains neurotoxins that affect communication between nerve cells, causing muscle stiffness, sweating and nausea. At first the pain at the site of the bite is mild, but the redness and swelling will gradually increase. Pretty soon the most serious symptoms will appear. After half an hour these are muscle cramps and spasms that will get worse in 12 hours. At the same time you'll also experience sickles, fever, vomiting, severe stomach ache, headache and high blood pressure. While all this sounds bad, the western widow spider is slightly less venomous than its relative next. Number 3. Black widow spider. You must have heard of the black widow spider. It's famous for biting around 2,000 people a year and making some of them breathe their last breath. In fact, its venom can be 15 times stronger than that of the rattlesnake. The black widow lives in the United States and Canada, and it weaves its webs at low altitude and garages, grill, swimming pools and wood piles. Most bites occur out of towns when the black widow's web is unintentionally shot off. Why is its bite so intense? Because it contains huge amounts of alpha-loterotoxin that causes a more severe latrodoctism than that caused by its other cousins of the genus Latrodoctus. Once the person is bitten, they'll feel pain in the affected area, but soon the more generalized pain will begin, and the muscles contract and cramps will increase over time. At the same time, it's common that you'll feel nausea, vomiting, and dizziness, followed by priapism, respiratory obstructing tightening of the abdomen, hypertension and arrhythmia. Some people may not die, but they may become paraplegic. Number 2. Brazilian wandering spider. The Brazilian wandering spider is one of the most dangerous spiders in the world. It lives in South America, especially in banana plantations during the months of March, April and May. Brazilian wandering spiders are usually quite active, so this is when there's the highest number of bites. The main victims are farmers, but it has also been seen in the United States and are coming out of boxes of imported bananas from South America that measures between 1 and 2 inches. And its bite is extremely painful. Its venom contains 6 neurotoxins that block the uptake of chemicals in their synapses or neuronal connections. This causes loss of muscle control and breathing problems, resulting in paralysis and suffocation. Plus there are other effects, such as priapism, tachycardia, arrhythmia, blood flow disorders, pulmonary edema, that is, fluid accumulation in the lungs, and seizures. If any of these effects get worse, you may die. Have to be careful when eating bananas, because it could be your last supper. In the first place, we have the most dangerous, harmful and toxic spider. Number 1. Sydney funnel web spider. This spider holds the Guinness World Record for being the most venomous in the world. Sydney funnel web spider is also ugly, hairy and a troublemaker. When it perceives a threat, it stands up on its hind legs and shows its black fangs that are capable of piercing a nail. Unlike the other spiders on this top 10, males tend to be more dangerous because they're 30 times more venomous than females. And because in Australia's summer months they live in that country, by the way, they tend to wander looking for a partner. There it runs into humans in garages, corners of houses and swimming pools because it loves to swim. Let's talk about the venom. Once you're bitten, you'll start feeling the effects of the venom in 2-minute tests. These are initially nausea, vomiting, sweating, excessive salivation, and difficulty breathing. When things get serious, hypertension, involuntary muscle contraction, increased acidity in the blood plasma, involuntary muscle contractions, pulmonary edema, and coma. Usually coma death can occur between 15 minutes